That's happened to me once before where I just like I got on StreamYard and then it was saying camera not detected and I was like, what?
So weird.
What did I do? What did I do wrong? And then I just had to update Chrome. But there was no update. So I just like had to re-download it and replace it. And then of course it worked after that. I'm like, really?
So weird.
I was really nervous I was gonna have to like update my computer entirely because there's also an update for my computer. And that said it would take like an hour. So I was like, no, the timing could not be worse.
Aww.
But luckily, like the re-downloading Chrome only took a few minutes. I just had to figure out how to do it. I was like,
Yeah.
how do I do this? Anyway, hi guys. Sorry for making you wait. That is so annoying. I hated that. I was like, like I was already running late. I got home late.
That's okay.
Always a bump in the road. Always something.
I know. I was like, oh, wow, great. It might as well happen. So hello, everyone. We're going to be sprinting today. So read whatever you feel like reading. Let us know in the comments what you'll be reading, what you've been reading, what you're enjoying right now. Crystal, you said you've been reading a lot. So what are you reading today?
I've just been doing, well, I have COVID, guys, so I don't know if anyone knows that, but so I've been actually reading this. It's been my comfort. And then I have the book club pick, The Resting Place I've been kind of flipping back and forth with.
Nice.
Hey. And then, I don't know, I've been kind of reading like cozy mysteries. I've been into that. So on my Kindle.
That's cool. I feel like we have a lot of people in the comments too, like normally on our live shows that do like the cozy mysteries and stuff. They're always like reading those. All right, Kat, what are you going to be reading?
I think I'm going to be reading Sundial. I don't know if any of you guys have read it yet. I was like, did you like it?
I loved it.
Love that. Okay. I was like feeling a little disinterested. I'm only like 60 pages in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't know if I want to keep going. But then I thought,
that one.
Did you?
You did.
I saw Carol talking
it, and then I was like, I don't know.
I saw Carol talking about it on Instagram. She's reading it right now too, and she was like loving it. She was like, "This is going to be my new favorite book." So I was like,
"It's a Carol book. It's definitely."
I'm going to keep trying, but if I'm still not liking it, I have "Fool Me Once" to switch to.
Okay. Nice. I love Sundial. I don't know. I feel like Carol and I just have such similar reading tastes. I don't know. Like I know that she loved The Resting Place, which is what I'm going to be reading today. So I'm really excited about reading it because I feel like if she loved it, I'm gonna love it. I loved Sundial. She loved Sundial. So, what are you gonna read, Deja?
I don't know yet. I didn't really read for like a month and a half, and then I just read my book club book, so I don't know what I'm gonna read. But I'm probably gonna listen to an audiobook because all my books from college are just like on my floor, like just in a pile, and have been there for like a week. So I need to put those away. And if y'all see me like turn off my camera and mute myself, it's because when I re-dyed my hair today and being in the shower for that long to like rinse it out and like do like 3 hair treatments, like it opened up my sinuses so much that I'm just like sneezing constantly. I've been sneezing for like hours straight. Like in the shower, I was like, achoo, achoo, achoo. And I was like, bro, this is so annoying.
Oh my God. So fun. Yeah, it's a Carol book. That's so funny. What is Carol going to read? 100 pages into Sundial. It's a new favorite if it keeps up like this. I loved it by the end of it, so I'm hoping that you love it too. So I have somebody else who loves it. I'm like, wow, everyone's going to hate this book now. It's always, you always get that feeling when you like love something that everyone's going to hate it. And then you're just going to be that one person that actually liked it. The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman, but not sure. I have not read that. Is it like a cozy mystery type thing? Have you guys heard of that?
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar.
Is that like a nonfiction? I don't even know.
Mm-hmm. I really liked it. I love Sundial a lot. I read it as an ARC and I like loved it. So And I think a lot of it had to do with like the setting and everything. Like it's set pretty close to me.
Mm-hmm.
But how like that whole desert setting and everything was just like just my vibe.
Yeah, I was reading it as I was reading Book Lovers as well, which I just finished, and I was like obsessed with it. So I think I just was like too into another book. I couldn't give it its moment. So
Right. No,
I'm still trying it out.
Oh, someone else likes Sundial too, so that's good. So what else? What are you guys going to be reading in the comments? Let us know. Like I said, I'm going to be reading The Resting Place, which is our Stacks of Strange pick for this month. I know that Carol has read it already and really, really enjoyed it. It was like a bingeable read for her, so I'm really excited to read it. Have you guys started it at all?
Mm-mm.
No.
Not yet.
I don't know. I just got it like a few days ago.
I'm on like, I don't even know. I'm very early on. I think I'm 3%. I have it on my Kindle.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it pulled me in right away. So I am going to read a little bit more now. So
It's fun. Oh, yes, the setting. If there wasn't scorpions and tarantulas, that I moved. Honestly, like I've never once seen a scorpion or a tarantula. I know people that have. My husband found one in the garage like maybe a few months ago. But yeah, I haven't seen them. So you really don't, I don't know. I see more like coyotes and jackrabbits and like gopher snakes every so often. That's about it. And quail, lots of quail.
Huh.
Yeah, which is really cool. Look at him.
in your
Yeah,
ass.
no.
I see
Luckily,
squirrels.
I haven't come across that stuff. All right. So you guys want to sprint? Let's just sprint to the hour because that's just what I love to do. It's so much easier. Do you guys want to do the ambiance? Like, okay, so how do we do this? Can I have you guys like can one of you do it and I just
can.
screen shares?
I think
Okay.
I can.
You can, and then you just have to approve her screen share.
Let me see real quick.
But I didn't prepare.
Yeah. I was not prepared either. Like I thought I would make it. I did make it home like at a good time, but like I went shopping, so then I had to put everything away, and then my pantry was kind of messy, and then I just like had to stop what I was doing and fix that, and and then put everything away, and then I made a giant mess on the floor. So then it just like continued.
I mean, when you're rushing and like everything goes wrong because you're rushing, but you need to keep rushing.
That's exactly how it felt. That's
Yeah.
exactly how it felt. And then before I knew it, I looked at the clock and I was like, oh man, I'm supposed to start in like 5 minutes. And then the camera wasn't detecting. So that was just fun.
My nose is so bad. I don't understand.
That's so crazy.
I
Maybe
don't
you're
know.
losing hair color.
Oh,
I
it
don't
is
think
weird without
so.
Kim here.
I know.
Okay,
Okay.
so there it is. Nice.
Got a
So
little
I guess,
Raine.
yeah, 35 minutes. That's perfect. Right there. All right. Let's get to reading. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. That's
You guys ended at the perfect moment because I just went to a new chapter.
I know.
Hi,
It was
everyone.
so perfect for me too. I had just finished a chapter right at we had 6 seconds left when I looked up.
Oh, how are you guys doing? I miss y'all.
I know. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What is everyone reading?
So I'm reading our book club book for this month. I'm reading The Resting Place.
Okay.
I just started, so I only read 36 pages
Okay.
since we started. I had to go make some iced coffee because I was really craving some iced coffee.
Nice. And you're reading Sundial. Oh my gosh, all these books.
Yeah.
I just did about 40 pages. Still unsure.
Uh-oh. I know I read on the comments that Carol is loving it.
And I read it and I loved it.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I read it right after they were sending out the arc and stuff. immediately started reading it.
Yeah, I've had an arc since I don't know, like I mean, probably like 3 months prior to it releasing, I already had the arc, and here I am still. I haven't read it.
I'm excited to like I don't know. We'll see after Kat reads it. And then I guess it just,
Yeah.
There are some people in the comments though that said they read it and they loved it. But,
Yeah.
What are you reading, Marcy?
It gets really weird. So
did you guys watch me? Like, well, I know everybody was reading, so I was trying to, but I was laughing so hard the whole entire time because I can't stop cheesing. I am loving.
I just finished that last night.
Did it make you laugh as much as it's making me laugh?
Emily Henry is like one of the only authors that makes me laugh out loud, like the entire time. I also cried near the end, so it's just like all the feeling. It was so good.
She is perfection. Each book, I feel like, just when you think like, oh, okay, another book, it's gonna be no, man, it just like tops the rest, and I love her. I don't know.
Same.
I have yet to read anything by her, but you guys are just making me very.
Please do. And
Carol, I don't read a lot of like romance or anything, but I have like dipped my feet into the water. I love the Unhoneymooners. I loved.
Then you're gonna love Emily Henry.
Yeah, I was like what's the bromance one?
Yeah, I haven't read that one.
Book Club.
Yeah, that one I like gave 3 stars, so I was just kind of on the fence about that one. But now I'm just like, well,
I think you would, if you liked the Unhoneymooners for me was 5 stars. If you
liked that, I loved it.
Yeah, you're gonna like hers because hers are usually like enemies, not enemies really, but like dislike to love kind of situations, and she does it so well.
I enjoy that. I think I really do like that because I like that like
banter.
Snarky and the banter and just like
the banter in this one is so good.
Is it? Okay.
So good. It's so good.
I do love a good romantic comedy. I'm not like a big romance in general person, but romantic comedy is more my like.
Please read one of her books, whichever one. Pick one and you will love it. But Carol was asking about the audiobook. I'm listening to the audiobook and it's a must for me because Julia Whalen, I think is her name. Mm-hmm. She is an auto narrator for me. It's just her voice. I talk about it because I'm vlogging it. I talk about in the vlog how her voice is just soothing and therapeutic to my soul. And I love it. So I recommend the audiobook too.
What is Book Lovers about?
So it's it's an agent, a book agent and a publisher. And she is trying to sell off. Well, when we start off the book, you know that she's going through a breakup. She's going through all the romance tropes and how she is. And then she ends up meeting this editor and his name, I forget his name, but he's from the get. He's like, I don't like the book. He's very blunt. He's very like dry. And she's like, it's a good book. So they start bantering. And then like a year or 2 later, she ends up going on vacation with her sister to like the spot where that book was at. And she ends up running into him. And it is so funny. And then it's just them and their banter. And
Okay. So it does kind of give those honeymooners vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And it's all like all these things of like book lovers, like all these things about how readers are or how books are. And her and her sister were raised with a mom that loves skincare and books. And that is me to a T. So
I love her 3 rules: fancy underwear, good books, and a skincare routine.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing.
So great.
So good.
So cool. Let's see. Anybody else? What did you guys read while we were sprinting? How much did you read? I'm gonna go scroll up the stuff that I missed while we were sprinting. I'm trying to read Confessions for the Literally Dead Book Club and just can't get into it. Everyone loves it. So it was kind of a middle of the road book for me too. And like I ended up doing like we did a read along. It was me, Deja, McKay, and Savannah. Right? Oh my gosh, it was so long ago.
It sounds about right. I think I remember you guys reading something together.
And I think Sarah read it with us too, didn't she? I can't remember. This is so anyway, so we read Confessions. I think Sarah. I think Sarah read it with us. Or I'm just
She was
getting Sarah
better.
mixed up in that because I did read a lot of other books with her. I think she did read with us. And they ended up like all loving the book. And then I was just kind of like, because I just heard so many like really amazing things about it. And like maybe I just overhyped myself for it, but I didn't end up like loving it like they did. It was pretty good, but I get it. I get like, I think if you've like overhyped yourself for it or like was like just heard other things from other people, like it could kind of dampen that excitement for you because it did for me at least. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, look, see, Carol had asked, do you think book lovers would be a good audiobook? Yes, Marcy says yes.
It's fantastic. Did you physically read it, Kat, or did you listen to the audiobook?
I physically read it, but I do have the audiobook, so I already know I want to reread it this year already.
Yeah. And did you feel did you feel the same way towards her other books?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've reread Beach Read, and I haven't reread People We Meet on Vacation yet, but I definitely want to.
Yeah. I usually I'm very selective with my Audible credits, because you just don't want to waste them on a sucky book. But her books immediately, I'm like, bye, because I know I want to re-listen to it. I was going to physically read it, but then again, I saw the narrator. I was like, yes,
our girl Julia.
Yes.
I actually listened to the Unhoneymooners, and I thought that was a really good audiobook too. So
I love the Unhoneymooners. I need a reread of that one.
Yeah, I've reread that. It's a fun one to reread in the summer.
Yeah. When they all get the shits.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh my gosh.
That'd be so horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, the writing Confessions does feel very dry.
Is that all it is, Confessions, or is it the execution one?
I think just Confessions.
Just Confessions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can see why someone wouldn't like the style of like how that's written.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
And like it is like because a lot of the characters are just very unlikable and very like frustrating. So I don't know if that's like
I've never heard of this book. I'm like wondering.
It's a translated book. It's it's a horror.
It's by Kane Minato. That's the one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's also a film, and I've wanted to watch the film. I just don't know how to like get it.
Yeah, I've tried to find it, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a 2010 film, right? Is that the one? A grieving mother turns into a cold-blooded Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what movie I want to watch, since we're not talking about movies, but The Sadness on Shudder, that like new, I don't know if it's new, but it's like this violence epidemic that hits. I think it's a Japanese horror movie, and I'm dying to watch it.
Okay, I saw Mandy Stories talking about it. Yeah.
She's making me want to watch it even more.
So much I want to watch. Yeah, she makes you want to watch all this stuff. Like every time I look at her stories, I'm like, I'm not another one added to the list because I'm just never gonna get anything done. Because
I know. And Firestarter came out today, and it's on Peacock. So I want to watch that because I don't know how I feel.
Book. I'm gonna wait till I read the book.
You haven't read the book? Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna start it. I'll probably start it this evening or tomorrow. Like I need a new audiobook to start, and I think I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook. So I'll start it soon.
Yeah.
Just the next time I pick up an audiobook. So it shouldn't take me too long to like finish it. Or I still have like 2 weeks before the live show. So
yeah, that I didn't think I was gonna like that book. I read it like a couple years back, and I went into it like one of those, like, okay, this is gonna be one of those, and because I had read what's the fire one by his son, by Joe Hill, and I'm like,
Fireman?
Yeah, the fire. But then I went into I guess because I went in with low expectations, and I fell in love with that book so much. It is so good.
I'm excited. I'm excited to read it. I'm really. Who is that?
Sorry.
I love it because she's just sitting there like it's not happening on her end. She's
Yeah,
like,
just
okay.
like I was trying to see. I was like, wait, can they hear this? I
Yes.
said change
Yes,
the
we
noise on
can.
the timer. Oh my god.
I am excited to read Firestarter. I used to love the movie when I was a kid.
Oh, yes.
I would watch it all, like anytime I saw that it was on TV, I would immediately watch it. Like anything scary, I was going to like watch.
Aw.
So Firestarter was one of those like just beloved movies as a kid. For like it's very like present in my memory, and it's I just think back and I'm like, I loved that movie when I watched it. So once I read it, I'm gonna rewatch the old one, then watch this new one. So I'm really excited.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the new one because I loved the old one, but unlike you, I didn't watch it until after I read the book like 2 years ago. So I'm like really eager to see somebody like you that's read it since has watched it since little, how you feel about the movie.
Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know, because like all I picture is like little Drew Barrymore. So I don't know. I didn't even watch the trailer for the new one because I was like, nope, just gonna avoid everything, going to read the book, and then just like start fresh with everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm excited though.
I'm excited for you to read the book.
Play Them, the new Kevin Bacon slasher. I don't know if I've seen anything.
Oh, I haven't seen that either. Look, we're all grabbing our phones.
Let me look it up. The title sounds familiar though. So I may have seen it pop up somewhere.
Hmm.
Oh, it's Blumhouse too.
Interesting.
Where did I see it?
Oh, and it's coming out on Peacock.
Oh, okay. I have Peacock, so
Mhm.
we'll definitely be watching that. There's just too much. I'm gonna have to make like this just giant list of things like, okay, I need to watch The Sadness.
Yes.
They Them. I also want to like watch you guys seen on Hulu that new
Under
series
the Under the Banner of Heaven. No.
that. And then I also want to watch Kat, didn't you start watching that recently?
Yeah, I just started it.
Are you liking it?
I'm only like an episode and a half in because I started watching it while I was working, and I just like a lot of stuff I'll watch distractedly, but this I feel like I needed to focus on more. So I ended up turning it off, but I was really liking it so far. I love Andrew Garfield, and like
He's so good. He's so good.
I know, like I just really like him as an actor, but the vibes were very good. I didn't really know much about it, so like when it was getting into all this like really religious stuff, I was like, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
watched
seems
the
like
first
it's gonna be
episode
very,
right
like,
that same day we
wholesome.
were messaging. I
Mhm.
watched it. I'm like, I told my husband, I'm like, we have to watch it. And he loved that first episode so much, but it's true. It's a show that you have to pay attention to because there's so many little points and it's so good.
Oh, I'm gonna make my husband watch it with me too then. 'Cause we watch a lot of like true crime docs and things together, so that's what we've been pretty much watching. Or like we just finished our Father, and then we just finished it's the nuclear power plant one. I forget what it's called, but it just popped up on Netflix recently.
I don't know.
3 Mile Island. It's called
that sounds
Meltdown 3
interesting.
Mile Island, but it's about like a nuclear incident that happened on 3 Mile Island, like in the 70s. It's really interesting. It's something I did not actually know about. I had no idea that had actually happened here.
I love all those documentaries, like the Chernobyl type of. Oh my gosh, I find that so interesting. I didn't know about that one that you're talking about, though.
Yeah, it just popped up this month, so we like binged that pretty quick. And then yesterday we finished Our Father, which was only like the film type, like it's like a film documentary rather than a series. So that one was pretty fast too, and that's about like the doctor who was like inseminating women with his own sperm. Like he was a fertility doctor. Yeah, and it's
Oh no!
Yeah, I really want to watch that one.
crazy.
He has like
you
40 plus
imagine?
kids, right?
More than that.
Yeah.
And nobody knew he was doing this. Like,
No, it wasn't until like, the whole 23andMe thing got really big and people were like, doing the ancestry DNA stuff. And then like, so this woman had done it after she found out like her mom had told her that she was like born from a sperm donor. And so she was like, maybe I have a sibling or something out there. And then she ends up finding like multiple siblings.
Yeah.
can you imagine?
It's crazy.
The detective work the detective work she did was just, I was like blown away by it. I was like, wow, she really did her homework. Like she looked into every little thing to like track him down. And then she found out and she's like, I'm going to destroy this man.
Yeah.
Great.
Like, what
Yeah.
drives
It's
a person to
awful.
do this shit?
I don't know.
Carol, no. Is it the one in Ohio?
No.
That's so scary.
Isn't it? Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is terrifying. I think it's like an hour and a half. It's on Netflix. So
Can you imagine? Hey, now you got to pay back child support for all these 40 kids that you have. And here you go.
it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. Like, we already know like our justice system is completely flawed, but like it's frustrating and just like so alarming. All of it.
Yeah.
Just,
It doesn't make you want to like, this is like a completely different topic, but more or less about, trusting doctors and stuff. Like when women go and get plastic surgery and all these cases that have popped up of like women being abused while under and not knowing, like if I ever want to have a procedure done, I'm like, my husband needs to be like in a galley or something watching because for real, like you don't know.
No, you never know. And that's absolutely like there was a woman in Arizona a few years back that I remember, and it constantly like is just, I don't know why it just pops up in my memory all the time because it's just so messed up. She was in a coma and she was being sexually assaulted while she was in the coma by like, I think he was like part of the janitorial service or something like that. And she ended up pregnant and they had no idea. They were like, why is she pregnant? Why is she pregnant? Just terrible.
Makes me want to vomit.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
That's horrible.
It's
Wow.
terrible. It's terrible. You think that you're safe in these conditions, like you think that you're safe with your doctor or whatever, and just
You just never know, man. You never know.
No, absolutely not. It's so scary. Yeah, it's terrifying. But there's also this documentary on Hulu called Candy.
I was just gonna bring that up. I want to watch it.
It looks so good. It's based off of like a true crime story about a woman who like murders her best friend or something.
Yeah.
It sounds really wild.
It sounds so good. This is why I don't have friends, y'all. You just never know.
You can't have friends, you can't have doctors, you can't
Nothing.
get married, you can't do anything.
Can't be in a relationship, like nothing.
Nothing. I'm telling you.
Nothing. Just statistically, like anything can go wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You guys want to sprint again into the hour?
I'm game. I'm like diamond painting at the same time. I'm making this one for my husband. It's like a little Batman. Where am I going?
Cute.
And he's on a moon, and over here
how
it
do you
says,
do that? I saw that. Like I saw you doing that a few months back, and I was like, "That's really cool." And I tried to look some up, but I don't understand
have
how it
so
works.
many of them. I'm like obsessed and addicted because like when I'm audiobooking, I'm like,
Yeah.
Because I feel like something like that would be so nice and like just.
It's therapeutic.
I need something that I can do like mindlessly like that.
yeah.
I did buy a puzzle the other day because I was just feeling like I'm so stressed lately and I need something to calm me down. So I bought a puzzle and I haven't started it. It was like a week ago.
They have these like iPad puzzles that I do all the time as well, and they're just as good as like regular puzzles, just without all the bulk and boxes and stuff. But if you look it up on the iPad, it's free, and you get like monthly puzzles. They're so fun. Raine, I think somebody needs you.
I know it's my husband, so I'm gonna go ahead and like put the banner on and everything, and we can just start sprinting.
Cool.
Yeah, if you want to do the
Yeah.
I really liked that. I think we should do that from now on. And I'm gonna give him a call to make sure that he's okay.
That's how husbands are. They're like, I can't get you the first time, again and again and again.
I'm just gonna keep Okay, I made it to page 63.
Nice. I don't know how far hold on.
I said, what are you thinking so far?
I'm liking it. I also realized like it's translated, the author's Swedish, and it's translated very, very, very well. Like Carol was totally right about it being like a very bingeable read. Like it's just very easy to read. I could see myself finishing it like pretty quickly and like reading many pages at a time. So
I feel like I've asked you, but did you read the other book from her? I know she has, I think, a few, but
No,
the Lost Village.
mm-mm.
I read that. I really liked it, and I kind of thought the same thing. Like it was just really entertaining. It kind of felt like a movie. It was just I had like a fun time reading it.
Yes, yeah, it very much feels like that. It feels like any other like fast-paced mystery thriller I've read. So, and it being like horror, I'm very excited to see like how dark it gets or like where it goes with the story.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Is that the Stacks of Strange book?
yeah.
That's Marcy.
I have all my books confused.
That's okay.
I know.
I'm always lost. You guys know that already.
I'm lost too. Yeah, see? Crystal's loving it too. 15% in, loving the spooky atmosphere.
Cool.
Yes. I really liked the hardcover edition of this book though. It's got that like velvety like feeling cover, so it's like really nice.
Yeah, the ones that get dirty by looking at them.
I know. Yes, that's absolutely
They are the
true.
best though.
When I got it in the mail, I was like, wow, this is really nice. And I showed it to my husband and he felt it. He's like, that's a nice book. Which is the most he could say for any of my books because it's like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. It is a really nice cover.
I got 20 pages into my book, so I'm like on page 129, and oh my gosh, I want to scream from the rooftops about the book and just gush.
I love that. That's awesome. How close to finishing it are you? Are you still pretty?
Yeah, I have like this much left of it, so it's like a nice chunk. But like the thing is that I am really upset because why didn't Book of the Month release this book along with her other ones? Because now it doesn't have, the little Book of the Month logo.
I hate when that happens.
A lot of people
Going on Book of the Month.
I hate when they don't have the little logo because then it's like, it doesn't match.
Right. Like, okay, so I keep my Book of the Months here and this little shelves here. And so now this is going to have to go on another shelf and they're going to be separated. They're going to cry,
Yeah. Gonna cry.
I temporarily gave up on Sundial.
Oh,
Did
no.
you? Yeah.
I think I might continue to read it, but just like right now, when we were talking about book lovers before, I'm like, I want to go into my romance. So I started Only Once.
Oh, that's so cute. That cover.
So I got 40 pages into this and I'm liking it so far.
What is it about?
It kind of reminds me of Book Lovers a little bit because we're following a woman named Lee, and like years earlier in college, she dated this guy named Ben, but they broke up. But now she works as like a communications director, and they bring in this new employee, and it turns out to be Ben. So it's like a second chance romance, and they had like a really bad, tumultuous breakup. But yeah, I'm liking it.
Nice. That sounds good.
This is by the same author from In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, if you read that.
I haven't read that one yet.
Oh, no, but like it was on, I think I watched a video where Gabby was tier ranking her books of last year, and that one was like top tier, and I was like, ooh, so I added it to my wish list, and I haven't got around to it.
I really liked it, and I get so interested when authors write like in completely different genres, like a thriller and then just like a contemporary romance. So I really wanted to read this.
Yeah. I like that too. I like when people like when they write different stuff. It's like, wow, let's see like how they do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has. I was saying in my blog how Emily Henry has a YA sci-fi kind of book, which I read years ago because Kayla was, I don't know if it was like a read along or if it was like a group book and a read along. I can't remember, but we read the book. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I didn't read like the last 50 pages of it, but I remember really loving it. So I want to reread it because again, it's like such a different genre than what she's dabbling into now that I want to see like not the differences, but yeah, I guess the differences in writing and to see if I love that one as much, which I think I will.
Yeah.
Probably. That's for sure. Read a little of You've Lost a Lot of Blood, super weird already, and of course, that did her. Kat, have you read that one yet?
I haven't. I'm going to be reading it. I was going to read it last month, but I didn't get around to it. But I'm going to be reading it this month. I'm doing a readathon at the end of the month, so I'm going to read it during that, and I'm very excited.
Ooh, fun. I'm really excited to read it too. I haven't bought it yet, I don't think. I might have already purchased it on Kindle. I can't remember if I did or not, but I definitely want to get around to it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the last
wish-
one
I wish
was crazy.
I wish we could write here, like in the comment section in actual StreamYard without having to open YouTube because, like, I want to like reply to Crystal, but I can't. That sucks.
I know.
Oh, I know. All right. It's on script. You've Lost a Lot of Blood is on script?
I think it might be.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I was
awesome.
surprised by.
Yeah, I just looked out. I don't have it on my Kindle yet. But if it's on script, I'll just save it on there. It is. It is on script. The ebook's on script. I like that cover. It's so cool.
I know.
Yeah, their covers are always so cool.
So, Caroline and I are going to host the read along for it next month.
I saw.
Yeah, it's going to start June 1st and then end August 31st. So it's like 3 whole months to read it. Because I need 3 months to read it. Like my life is.
You've never read it before, right?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I have not.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, but I have not read it. And I'm so excited because I know people love the book. And I've been saving it for summer. So, like, thankfully, Kim came up with the idea. And she was like, just do a read along for it all summer. Summer long read along. And I was like, wow, that's so good.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And it's perfect because I need that amount of time. There's no way in my chaotic life right now that I'm going to be able to, like, finish it in a month and then also finish all the other books that I want to read. All the other book club books, too. Like, it's just, no, not going to happen. So I'm so excited to read it.
I would love to see. Can you imagine, like, in a week she finishes it because she can't stop reading it? I would love it.
That's possible too. That's possible too. But I'm giving myself 3 months so I don't like get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Good.
So all the details are going to be on my Instagram. I will post, I guess I could post it this evening, either this evening or tomorrow. I'll post the breakdown. Basically, we're going to be reading a part every 2 to 3 weeks and then like discussing it afterwards on Discord. We will also do like an Instagram chat too for people who aren't like really familiar or don't really use Discord. And yeah, so that's about it. Like we'll just discuss it every 2 to 3 weeks to keep everyone motivated and into it. And then we'll probably end up having like a live show at the end of the read along. But yeah, that's about it. It's all on my Instagram, but I'm sure, like, I don't know if I'm going to post a video about it because I really haven't posted like a sit down video in a long time. I don't know. That's just a lot.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's going to start June 1st and August 31st. That's about it. And I'll have the dates and the breakdown for each part. I'll post that tomorrow.
That'll be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I'm really, really excited to finally read it, and to have so long to read it and
Yeah.
just like really sit with it. And I know people love this book, so I'm excited.
It's so good. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it.
Have you read it yet, Marcy?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I read it. I read it actually when I was moving here to Georgia, and while packing and stuff, I listened to the audiobook. And so that really helped with that transition. And I cried for, I am not kidding you, I cried for weeks. I cannot think of the ending of that book without tearing up. It's, oh my gosh, it's so good.
Gosh, I know I'm gonna love it. His books are such an experience. And they always hit the heart, pull on the heartstrings. So I don't know.
Yeah, especially like the books with kids or coming of age stories. He just knows how to do it. And relationships, though the relationship that these friends, oh gosh, I can't.
I say it time and time again, like all of his characters feel so real. Like they're real. Those are real people, like to me.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I'm so excited. So I'm
you should vlog it.
I'm really like, yeah, I should.
You know, and it's 3 months, you know, so like little bits here and there, you know.
True. That's so true. I should really consider it for sure. I think that would be great. And it might get me into filming again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like get like, I don't know, it's been so long. Like, should I even do it?
Should I even attempt it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm so excited though. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's gonna like get me to use like Discord more. So I've been trying to get up on there.
Oh my gosh, that is like the hardest thing for me is when somebody says, oh, we're going to be on Discord. I'm like, yeah, well, I won't be participating in that because it's so hard. And then like I'll go into Discord and I have like 25 rooms and they all have like red dots next to it that I have to catch up on, like 17 rooms per chat room. I'm like, forget it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot.
I get that.
It feels like a lot for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just need to make it. I need to be in there consistently and like make it part of my routine because I never go on there and chat. So now I've been trying to do that, like at least for our book club stuff. So it's helping a little bit, but I think this read along will help too, because I'll be checking in on there probably, you know, like before the discussion, obviously, where everyone's getting to know each other, and then like during discussion, and I'll probably check up on there at least like weekly to see what everyone's saying as we're reading the book. So I think that'll help like create this habit of using Discord.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that do use it and they like it. I just haven't like I don't get it.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. And then like everybody, like I'm part of Gabby's Patreon, and so she has a Discord, and also Chelsea Palmer. I don't know if you guys follow her, but I'm part of her Patreon and I follow her on well, obviously they have a Discord, and everybody's like, oh hey, and they're talking, and I'm like, I feel weird like after 2 months of being part of the group to be like, hey, you know, like
yeah, for sure. I totally get that. Just need to like keep popping in there. Like treat it like any other messaging app, I guess.
Yeah.
When I'm bored, I need to be scrolling on this. Just like checking out what everyone's talking about.
Yeah, and I guess being social is just so hard for me, especially after keeping up with like Instagram, where, you know, I have such like always people messaging me, and then by the time that it's like the end of the day comes and I'm gonna go into Discord, I'm like socially depleted. I'm like, I can't even like say hi to somebody because I'm done.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think the Instagram group chat will be good for that too. Like just that's how I've always done read-alongs or participated in read-alongs, is on like the Instagram chat. So that'll be like most familiar for me.
It's so simple.
Yeah. Very true. And it's not even like Discord's all that complicated. I think we make it more complicated than it is.
I think it's a lot at first. Like the different channels and things, like it's a little confusing. But.
Yeah.
just takes some getting used to. So
Yeah, I know I have to jump on. I have to jump on because the Thrill to the Weekend is primarily on Discord. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I already said in the announcement, I'm like, hey, I'm not good with Discord, but
I'll talk for you on there. I'll be like, I'm doing this and Marcy's doing this.
Yes.
Yeah. Person.
Yes.
Oh
exactly.
man.
But I'm really excited for you guys to read The Resting Place. So
I know I'm excited
I'm looking forward to getting to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad we picked this one because I needed something like this right now. I just finished the Book of Cold Cases.
What did you think of it?
I liked it a lot.
I've been seeing mixed things.
I didn't love it as much as The Broken Girls, though. But I did like it a lot.
Did you read The Sundown Motel?
Not yet. I think that'll be next for sure. I'll probably, I don't know. I think they have it available as like a Book of the Month add-on or something. I'll probably add that.
Yeah, I have. So I own The Broken Girls, and then but I haven't read it. I've read The Sundown Motel. I thought it was just okay. I think I gave it 3 stars. And then I just finished the Book of Cold Cases like last week, I think it was, or maybe sometime the beginning of this week. And I like that one much more than The Sundown Motel. So I think that The Broken Girls is going to be a win for me because I keep hearing people say how The Sundown Motel is their least liked of hers. So
that's what it seems like. It does seem like people love The Broken Girls, didn't really enjoy The Sundown Motel, and this is kind of like middle of the road. So I really liked it. I did like it a lot. The Broken Girls is just so good. It's just so
I need to read that one. Kat, did you read none of them? Okay.
No, I haven't.
None of them. Okay.
I'm like, have you read? She's like, no, I'll go.
No. I have the most recent one, The Book of Cold Cases, on my TBR. I want to read that one.
Yeah. It was pretty good. I thought that the ending was a little bit like it was missing something, but I liked the atmosphere throughout the whole book.
Yeah, I agree. I do think the ending was, I think like I probably read 80 to 90% of this book like super fast. Just consumed it so quickly and was like really, really into it. But the last bit felt kind of like a chore. Like it didn't give me.
Yeah, it was missing something.
Yeah, it didn't deliver as much
as
I was hoping.
Yeah.
There wasn't any like big zhuzh.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. Like there wasn't like, honestly, like I finished it not too long ago and I can't really tell you too much about the ending.
Yeah.
Like
I started reading it when it I started reading it when it released, and then I went like, I don't know, 2 weeks or 3 weeks with not even picking it up. And then I'm like, you know what? I really have like 50 pages left of this. I should just read it and then just finish it, because if not, it'll probably be there for a year in my recent reads on Goodreads. I'm like, I can't have another book just
currently reading 35 books.
So I just finished it. I'm like, let me just get it out of the way.
That's exactly how I felt. I put it away for a few days because I was just, and it wasn't like I didn't really want to read it either. Like I would just read a few pages before bed, but I didn't find myself like wanting to pick it up and wanting to continue reading it like I did when I first started reading it, because it is like very, and like it does really catch your attention in the beginning. I think it and it keeps your attention for a long time. But then once you kind of find out these little reveals as they're happening, like then the rest of the story, like the whole closure part of it is just kind of.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I was hoping for just a little bit of something.
Yeah.
This is I don't know. I'm excited about how this might end or whatever. I don't know. This whole like the fact that the main character has I cannot pronounce what. The medical term is prosopagnosia.
Yeah. Face blindness.
And it's face blindness. So
Oh.
she doesn't recognize. It says the inability to recognize a familiar person's face. So she only recognizes people by like certain mannerisms or just defining features of that person.
Wow.
So it's so
Unique.
unreliable narrator type of deal.
Wow. And Kat, did you start it and just did not like
I
it?
haven't started it yet.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm definitely planning to. I think I might start it next week.
I think the only one who has read it is Carol. I don't know if Amy. No, Amy did. Amy
Amy
has
read it like a month
it.
or so ago. Yeah.
And she said she enjoyed it.
We liked it. Yeah.
She
I
didn't
don't
give us like anything. She was like, "Yeah, I liked it." I'm excited to talk about
Saving
it.
her thoughts.
Yeah.
Saving her thoughts. You guys want to sprint again? And we do it in a few minutes or whatever. I have nothing. I have nothing going. Like I've literally done nothing but work.
Yeah.
It's just so much work.
Why?
I'm going to try and take a vacation soon, very soon, probably in June sometime. Or the woman who runs the daycare that Robin goes to, she's going to take a vacation in June, or in July. So that will be at least like during that time period. I'm going to be taking a vacation too.
Are you guys doing any camping this summer? Because I know you guys go out a lot, right?
Usually in the summer we go to the river. In the winter we camp a lot.
Oh.
So we are going to the river next weekend because I did promise my friend I would come and see her. She's been messaging me so much and just like, you guys need to come out. You guys need to come out. I miss you so much.
Does she live on a river?
Like, I've been working so much, and she lives at the river. Yeah.
Oh, she lives with the river?
She lives at the river.
She's one with the river.
You know what? We've had some nights where we were very much
one with.
We very much were one with the river.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like, oh my gosh, it was probably like 3:00 in the morning, and she and I were just completely. It was right after her father passed away, and we were just having a very it was a very clear bonding moment for us, and just like she was just floating, and I was just guiding her, and we were just one with the river. Oh my God. It was very therapeutic. It was very spiritual, and we were emotionally bonding. It was great.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to another one of those. I don't know. So much
oh my God.
That's so cool.
But yeah, she's been asking for us to visit. So that will happen next week. And so finally I'm going to have something like that. Yeah. But I have today and tomorrow off. So I have a little bit of a break. And my in-laws are going to come. So they'll be able to hang out with Robin for a bit. And then my husband and I are going to go pick up a new day bed and stuff and go to IKEA. I've been wanting to go.
That's so fun.
My house is such a mess. Robin's room is just a disaster. And I need, we bought this, type of organizational thing for her bedroom, but we forgot to grab the bins the last time we were in IKEA, and we didn't want to go through the whole thing all over again. So now we're going to go back and finally get that so I can organize her room because she has so many toys now that they're just everywhere. It's a lot.
That's so fun.
So I need to go to IKEA so I can be less stressed in my house.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Because I can organize everything. It's chaotic right now.
My house is chaotic, and I don't even have a toddler here. So you have an excuse. It's okay.
Oh, I know. Yeah. She is something else. Really just, I'm like, you're just destroying that. Why? It's crazy. They're so crazy. They're so crazy. It's been so much fun though. She's just getting so big. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. But nothing's really changed. She's still into dinosaurs and stuff. She found a new dinosaur show. So now that's kind of the thing we're watching over and over. It's great.
I love it.
Yeah.
She's probably going to be a paleontologist like Ross from Friends.
So
can you imagine? That would be so cute.
It would be so cute. I would love that. That would be like she just loved dinosaurs since birth.
That's so funny.
It's like her destiny. I just bought Sawkill Girls. How many of you have read that one? I bought it because of Amy's praise for a certain scene in one of her hangouts. I have not read that yet. And I did DNF Extasia.
My heart.
I know. Marcy, you haven't read Sawkill Girls yet either, huh?
No, but I really want to. And what's the other one that she has?
I don't really know any of her other ones. They're like very fantasy,
Are they?
I
Oh,
think.
yeah. I want to read Sawkill Girls, but I have a feeling like Sawkill Girls
it.
is like a very like fall book. So maybe I want to. I've been trying to read it for the past 3 falls, but it just never happens.
Yeah, that happens.
It is a very fall book. It's very like misty.
Ooh.
Yeah, but if it makes you feel better, Raine, I read Soccer Girls and gave it 5 stars and loved it, and I DNF'd Extasia. So
Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. No.
That's why I'm glad that that's why I'm glad I own Sawkill Girls. So I'm definitely going to read that one. That's going to happen. I just don't
This has
know.
such
I
a
guess
beautiful
for fall,
cover. I
maybe
love
the
it.
time.
mhm.
Maybe Marcy and I will buddy read it.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down. You let me
Yeah.
know.
Love that she was.
Oh,
That's so cute.
can you imagine a
Okay.
little crystal
So she
just
did the cutest thing the other day. Did I already tell you guys about this? I don't remember if I already brought this up on a live or not, but we were hanging out outside and she was following around like the tracks of our Jeep in the yard. We live in dirt. And she had a stick in her hand, and my husband had a stick in his hand, and they were walking around. She was like, dinosaur tracks. And so they were walking around, and then he sees some like coyote poop. And he's all, look, dinosaur poop. And she was like, dinosaur poop.
how
Just
cute.
walking around the yard like trying, and she's like, dinosaur, where are you? Hunting dinosaurs. Yeah. So now
Oh,
whenever she sees the tire tracks on the ground outside, she's always like, dinosaur tracks, T-Rex tracks is what she says.
I wonder if she's gonna like the Jurassic Park like movies and stuff when she gets older.
She likes them now. They
Oh,
do get
oh, you'd let her watch
scary.
it? She doesn't get scared?
Yeah, some parts are a little scary for her, so I do like, but she like the whole beginning scene, you know, when they're like, when they see
Showing
all like the
everything.
big dinosaurs and they're just grazing around, you know, like she loves that. And I think that was her first realization of like how big they are, because she's always watched like the cartoons of the little dinosaurs. Like, I don't think she ever realized how big they were compared to people.
Yeah.
So like when she watched that for the first time, which was actually, it was a few months ago the first time she saw it. It was back when my husband had COVID, so we like watched all the Jurassic Park movies together. And she was like, whoa, big dinosaurs. Like she finally just realized like how huge they are, like compared to people. But she likes those parts. And then I just kind of fast forward through the rest of the movie. And then like I'll let her see like the T-Rex when he's at the end, just like, you know, one of the killing scenes or anything. Because she does get a little scared of those parts. So
Yeah.
but she does enjoy those movies. So I'm excited for when she gets like older, if she's gonna.
If
I
she's
don't
a
know.
reader, she could read the books.
We always thought that she was just going to like get over it and get into something else, but it's still here. The dinosaur love is not faded. She has a dinosaur backpack. She puts it on every day, and she has like these specific small dinosaurs that go in there. She has many, many dinosaur toys, but these specific tiny ones go in that backpack. And those are all like the Land Before Time. She named them after Land Before Time.
Oh,
And she knows if one is missing. Like we were leaving the other day, and she's all, Spike! Spike! Where's Spike? And the Stegosaurus was just like around the corner behind a toy or something. And she knew like he was gone.
She was like, rescue mission right now.
We can't leave without Spike.
That is so cute.
It's really cute. It's really cute. Like, I don't know. It's so much fun. Like, it's so much fun watching her be into stuff.
Yeah.
I wish she could stay like this forever. It's so cool.
Yeah, when they get big, not trying to, but when they get big, you're just like, please, can we go back to you being like little tiny,
Right. I know, right? And I mean, she has her days. I mean, like everyone.
Yeah.
Definitely does have her moments, but oh, she's just too fun right now. Like, just keep liking what you like. That's fine.
So cute.
Yes.
Damn.
We are still live.
Here.
I think we'll be live until at least for another half an hour. So we'll probably sprint. And then after that, I will have to like close this out because I have to go get Robin and everything and get her ready so we can go to my husband's softball game tonight.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, he decided he wanted to play co-ed softball. So he's like, do you want to go to my game? Like,
That's fun.
He's
That's
been
so
asking
fun.
me like all week, do you want to go to my game? Do you want to go to my game? And I'm like, hold on, I just have to see what fits in my schedule.
How long has he been playing for?
You know what? They started the season like a few weeks ago, but something has always came up and he was unable to play. Or like the last one got canceled last week and he was so excited to play. So this will actually be his first official game playing.
Oh, how
So
fun.
I should really go because I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah, you really should.
So like that's why he was calling me. Well, it wasn't really why he was calling me 3 times. It was just like he called me like 3 times in a row, and then I answered the phone finally, or I called him back, and he's like, so I'm on my way home. How was your day? I'm like, I'm live right now. You know that, right? He's like, oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to see how your day was and tell you I was on my way home.
Aww.
Yeah. Which I can't fault him for that because when I call him and he doesn't answer, I will just repeatedly call.
Me too.
I'm like, no,
So funny.
I can't. My anxiety can't handle it.
Oh.
Well, what are you reading right now, Kim? I know you had like a busy day.
Christine!
What? So how are you liking it?
No, please do not tell me if you're not liking it, Kim. I have already
won't
been
hear it.
brokenhearted today, okay? No.
Like Stasia was too much already.
Yes, it is.
Which is your all-time favorite? Is it?
Oh, I would have to say Lisi's story. It's so
Lucy's
hard.
Story. Yeah, I love that. That one's definitely like my top tier as well.
Yeah.
I think it would probably be my second. It would
Your
be
first
just
is
under
11/22/63. Yep.
Yeah, I think Lisi's story would definitely be next. I've been planning out like I want a little shovel as my filler on my for like one of my
Let's
next
get matching
tattoos.
ones. Oh my god.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
I never thought to do that, but that would be so perfect. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
I've definitely
I
been
love it
thinking
so
about
much.
it, for sure. And it would be such a great like little filler for like my little empty spots.
yeah.
I was like,
Don't you have flowers on your arm?
I have lots of things.
But I could have sworn I saw flowers somewhere because that would be
here, and then I have a flower under my watch.
because that would be perfect since the cover has like the flowers and then the shovel cutout thing.
It's such a great book. I think it's so underrated. I don't think enough people read it or talk about it. Like
A lot of people don't get it. I know Gwen tried to read it and she finished it, but she was like, I just do not get it. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
it's such a like I don't know. It's just such a beautiful love story, I guess.
It is.
Yeah. Halloween edition from Book Depository. Oh, I haven't seen that edition. I don't think.
have it? I think I have it. Or maybe I don't.
Oh wow!
I love that she's reading a lot of Stephen King. I'm like obsessing.
I know that's me right now too, with the fire starter and it. I'm so excited.
I love it. So what are we gonna read, Kat? What Stephen King are we gonna read? She's like, nope. Look, she looked away. She's like, who? Me?
I'll get back to you on that one.
I love her. Lacey's story is so good. So good.
That makes my day. Like sometimes I'm like, why do I even like I haven't reviewed a book in a really long time, and I haven't even like done a lot of videos. I'm like, why do I do this? But then like little things like this, I'm like life made, done.
Right? Yeah. Yes, 11/22/63.
I need to read that one, man. Everybody always raves, and you. I mean, I know that's your favorite.
I know.
But I've
I think
never.
I've talked about it enough.
I need to read it.
It's so good. I just like that one's probably one of the books that's made me like bawl the hardest.
Really? It made you cry? Oh, then I don't know.
Girl. You cry a lot more than I do when it comes to books. You're definitely an emotional reader. So
I am. So I'm like wondering, like,
yeah. And I bawled pretty good after Lacey's story too. But 11/22/63, I finished that book and I was sitting across from my husband and I closed the book and I just started like deep crying, and he's like, "Are you
No.
Are you okay?" Like he was very concerned. Very, very concerned. And I was like, it's so sad. Why is it so sad?
Oh my
I lost it. Completely.
Look, I'm already crying and I haven't even read it. Can you imagine? Like,
it's going to be life-changing for you.
Wow.
I know, right? Like, doesn't it make you curious, Kat? Like,
Not enough.
No. So have you tried to read a book from him and you were just like, no, it wasn't for you, or a few?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've read It, Misery,
Okay.
and Later. I think that's it. I actually enjoyed Later, but I just don't think
He's not for you. Yeah.
Vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I haven't read Misery yet. I read It, and I have not read Later yet either. So I wouldn't be able to be like, oh, well, those are his sucky books. But I know a lot of people love Misery. I've just never read it. Marcy will cry. Okay, thank you.
Honestly, I think I have a bad taste in my mouth for him too, because I vlogged when I read it, and all of the men who love Stephen King found that video.
Oh my!
And I that was like 2 years ago, and I still get comments on it. I still get messages on Instagram, just like telling me that I'm stupid, that like I don't understand anything.
People suck.
It makes me so annoyed. Every time I see I have a comment on that video, I'm just like, I'm exiting out of YouTube.
Yeah,
I would be so annoyed too. I know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's Stephen King fans, especially the men side of it. They're just so gung-ho on, like, everybody needs to get this and like it and feel this way. And it's like, that's not how it is. Like, get off your high horse and just go somewhere else, please.
Right. Exactly. Sorry if you hear my dog barking, because my husband pulled up, so she's just going to bark. But we can start sprinting, and then that way I can mute it so she's not like driving you guys crazy.
No, it's fine. I love dogs.
I notice I completely tune her out because I'm so used to her barking.
Yeah,
I realize it, and I'm like, wow, she's probably been barking for a long time. I didn't even notice.
I have 3 dogs at home who don't know how to shut up. So
it's so funny, and she loves to be in and out all the time, and so she'll bark at the back window, like at the back slider of our backyard. And even Robin knows now, like she'll tap me on the leg and she'll go, "Mommy, open the door."
Oops.
I was like, I was just kind of like zoning out, or I'm reading my book, and then she'll tell me to go open the door for the dog.
That's right.
At least she's on it,
for 20 minutes. Like, she wants inside. She did it yesterday. It was the funniest thing. I was like, oh, whoops. All right. Okay, let's do you guys want to sprint to the hour or a little past? Because I know we ended up talking a lot longer, but
I have us for 30 minutes. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
So whatever that is.
So I'll just turn off my little banner because that doesn't really matter. I don't know why I kept it on there.
It's fun.
I just wanted to contribute. like that alarm sound. It's not like meh, 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 you know?
I know, that's why I changed it before, because the other ones are like alarming.
Yeah, I like the.
I know, it makes you like,
Slowly bring you out of your book.
yes.
Exactly. It's a pleasant sound. I don't know why I didn't even like. I guess I was just reading slow because I only made it to page 91. I think I started it.
I barely read this time around. I was like posting because I didn't post today. And I think I maybe like 10 pages I listened to.
I think I did like 40-ish again.
Nice. Are you liking it, Kat?
I'm
Yeah,
really
I
liking
do.
it. I was worried because like enemies, rivals to lovers can be very hit or miss for me. But so far it seems like competitive. Like they're trying to beat each other out on this work thing. And like
Nice.
that I can get behind. They're still like kind of hanging out while they need to work and like
Mhm.
being nice to each other, but they're just like competitive. That I can get behind.
Ah,
I'm liking it. There's some good banter too.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Carol said, I left for a while, but came back and got a little read. I'm at the point in the book where we're getting information about the past.
What is she reading?
I'm trying.
Sundial. She's
Oh,
reading.
yes.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
She's loving it.
Yes.
Yes.
That one is like dual timeline throughout. So like there's a lot of back and forth with the timeline. It's very interesting, very odd. Honestly, like it would have been a really good like book club pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just it's very strange.
Was it
Unlike
as odd?
anything I've read.
Well, I don't think that The Last House on Needle Street was necessarily odd. It was just like weird to follow. Is it like that or
No, it's weird because the stuff that's actually happening in the past, like it goes back to the main character's like childhood, where she's living on basically this like property where they're doing these like weird experiments on stray dogs.
Oh
That's
no, 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 no,
Not
no,
like-
no, no.
Stop it right there.
not like that.
Is it like cruel stuff? Because I don't know who it was, but somebody mentioned on their stories, I think, that there's some kind of like animal cruelty somewhere.
There is some animal cruelty in the book, but what they're doing with the experiments, I don't know that it's more like a scientific thing.
I don't know if that works for me.
Yeah.
I get it though.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but it's
Would I
just
have a
very-
problem like reading those areas?
like the animal cruelty parts? Yes, absolutely. But like I didn't find the other stuff hard to read.
Okay, okay.
I know Amy also really hates reading that stuff, and she liked it. So
Okay. I think that she might have been the one that said it in our chat, was it? Maybe?
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's hard. I'm trying to like remember.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah. Because I'm probably just going to get it all wrong because I didn't fully understand what they were doing. Yeah. It's like they're experimenting on these dogs that are like feral and like aggressive dogs,
Okay.
and they're trying to make them not aggressive.
Oh, okay, okay. I get it.
Hmm. So it's like, but there is some animal cruelty that's like mentioned because it had happened somewhere else
I hate that.
on a nearby property or whatever. So there is, yeah, some descriptions that are like very hard to read.
Oh.
But then also, like Carol's saying, the daughter collects dead things, like animal bones and things.
Okay.
Oh, little creepy kid.
Yeah. Creepy kid vibes for sure. Yeah, more of like training but extreme.
Oh, okay.
Carol has it right. I don't know. I'll let after Carol reads it, or like if she gets to like any of those parts, she can decide.
Elaborate on them.
Yeah. I don't know what like where your tolerance. Yeah. But I did really like the book. It's just very strange. It's very strange. You know, it does these weird things where it's like it jumps around a lot. There's like the dual timelines, but then there's also like some stuff from like a book that these sisters were like obsessed with as kids. Like it's like a book series or something. So that's thrown in there too. That's probably the only part that I didn't really like get, like why it was even added in there. I don't know if it's like in the final edit or anything, like because I read
The arc, yeah.
of it. Like I don't know if they ended up cutting that out or not.
There are still excerpts from the book, which I don't love those parts either. I've been kind of skimming through.
Skim through them.
Yeah, they didn't like thinking back now. I don't think they would have made a difference really.
That is a lot. Multiple POV, multiple timelines, and a book within a book. That is a lot. And it's not that big of a book either.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they cut those shorter or not, like in the final, like because I feel like the copy that I read was pretty long. Like it was more than 400 pages. I don't know what's the final.
Oh, really?
This one is only 290.
Let me see the.
And so far, the excerpts from the book have only been like it's every like at the end of every few chapters, you just get like this, and then it's only been like one. I guess this is 3 pages. They've been very short.
Wow, yeah, those are pretty short.
I had it right here because I have the two. I have a finished copy because we got it in Nightworms. But I also have the arc, and the arc says it was 298 pages. So I'm thinking that some things got cut off, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine could have also been longer because I put my ebook like the text is really big.
Oh, okay.
Ebooks are like
insanely
different.
In case you haven't noticed, I can't see. Only 5 excerpts. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there haven't. Like, I think like I'm almost halfway, and I think I've only read 2.
Oh,
those are the only parts that I just didn't like. I don't know. I was like, I just don't know, like why.
Yeah,
there's something there, but everything else.
Is there maybe like an explanation? I mean, I don't know what the book is about, but maybe is there like an explanation as to the reason why the girls think the way they do, or when it comes to the book, aren't they reading it? Are they reading the book?
Yeah. So the book excerpts, I don't know why exactly they're in there. I just know that they're in there because the girls like really valued and loved this book. There are explanations as to why these girls behave the way that they do throughout the book. Yes, towards the end. It's Oh yeah, she's writing the book based off of a book that they loved as kids.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because the mom's an author.
Oh.
They love this. Like it was like a book about like secret society or whatever, and she is writing the book kind of loosely based off of that book and like her history,
her life. Okay.
Yeah.
Like all the characters in the book she's writing are like her daughter in real life and her husband in real life.
Yeah, like they're all named after. All the characters are like named after people in her life.
Oh, cool. Y'all are making me want to like not dump book lovers. I will never dump that book for nothing. But like right after, I want to pick this one up because
it's very strange. It's very strange. Like if I had like read it, I don't know, it would have been a potential pick, I think, for sure. Because it's definitely very strange. I would like to read as a future pick because I did get it with my book of the month. the change.
Oh,
It just
I
sounds
saw that
really,
one.
really strange, and it looks really cool. I like the cover by
Yeah.
Kirsten Miller. I don't know, but it sounds really weird.
Yeah, I haven't gotten nothing for the past 2 months on my book of the month. I'm growing up, y'all. I'm growing up.
Right?
But I have a feeling that next month I'm gonna get like a bunch of books. They just haven't been like releasing anything that, stands out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ended up getting the Hacienda.
Oh yeah, I have an arc of
really
that.
want to read that. And then I was like, oh, I'll get this as an add-on because I think I will want to read it as like a Stacks of Strange book or something.
Yeah.
I want to see more reviews, but it looks like the reviews are pretty good for it. Like I think it's got like a 4 something. I have like quite a few books in mind. I mean, we have a big list.
I know.
We have a pretty big list of potential picks. And then I ended up seeing this one on Book of the Month, and then I looked, 4.41.
Wow. How many reviews are there?
Only 884 ratings.
Only?
429.
That is a really good average for that many reviews.
Yeah, a lot of 5 stars.
It's The Change? Is that what it is?
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to get it in my next book.
I know, it wasn't a book that I had heard was coming out or anything. Like I saw the cover and then I read like what it was about and I was like, that sounds really strange. And then I read the review. I looked at the reviews and I was like, wow, it has some really good reviews. So
Oh, it's magical realism. Okay, I can get down with some magical realism.
And I feel like we do tend to pick a lot of magical realism for this group because that stuff tends to be kind of different. Always ends up being different because it can go anywhere with it.
Nice.
A gloriously sharp and funny modern saga about 3 women who discover that midlife brings a whole new type of empowerment, putting them on a collision course with the evil that lurks in their wealthy beach town.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It'll be a good summer pick, I think.
Why didn't I get that book? Wow.
But with it being a book of the month add-on, and we still have like Strange-a-thon, and all that. So maybe you can add it on next month because it's only like $10 to add a book on. Because I'm doing it all the time.
Isn't that like such a great value, to get like new books or add-ons for like $10,
It is.
That's awesome.
It is. It really is, especially being like nice hardcovers and then it's got the thing.
It's like an exclusive book club, like
Exactly. It's so fun. All right. So I'll probably close this out because I do have to pick up Robin. I do have to make a trip to the store too because I don't have very much food for my in-laws to eat while they're here. I just, we're always on the go. We eat dinner at home, but like breakfast and lunch doesn't really happen at home with my schedule.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a whole lot of stuff. I mean, I have a lot of snacks because I snack a lot and Robin snacks a lot.
Oh, I am too.
Like her favorite snacks are like Cheez-Its.
They're so good. The extra toasty Cheez-Its.
Oh, that's what we have right now. They're so good.
They're addicting. Oh,
they are. They're
so good.
Such a great idea. We did talk about the summer long read along. So Kim, that's going to start June 1st and end August 31st. I did put information on Instagram. I don't think you have Instagram, but you do have Discord from what Carol told me. So we do have I think Carol already made like the whole breakdown in the Discord. So that's already set up and everything.
Oh my gosh, Kim, I can't wait to see what you think about it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be discussing like every 2 to 3 weeks to keep everyone motivated and engaged. And yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, cool. See, I have mine tabbed. Mine are just tabbed where at each part. There's 5 parts. So that will be when we initiate discussion after each part. So, and then we'll probably, Carol and I are going to do a live at the end. I know I'm bad at using Discord too. We were also talking about that. I'm terrible at it, but I'm hoping with this, yeah. See, Carol will make a post in her community tab with the Discord link, and then I'll also post in my community tab today. I'll post the breakdown too of like per part. We won't do a live show every 2 to 3 weeks, but we'll initiate discussion in the Discord, and that'll go on all like weekend too. So like you can discuss in there whenever you want, but we'll save like spoiler discussion until after those 2 to 3 after we've read the first part. Then we'll have the spoiler discussion. Carol and I will initiate it in the group, and then you can move on to like the next part. So yeah, Carol will help you. She's gonna help me too because I have a lot of learning to do. So.
Carol is the best at Discord. Like she keeps
She's
our
the
stacks of
Discord
Strange
queen.
running. Yeah, Horror in 24.
So helpful. So helpful.
I don't know how she gets so much reading done and she still takes care of all this stuff and TikTok. And I'm like, what is going on with you, girl?
And
You
her
need-
child. Like,
And her child, I know. She's so good. And she works out. She goes running. She's just got her shit together.
she's got a new puppy. Like,
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
isn't she cute? Oh, she's
I
so
don't
cute.
have a life. You literally do. You have a life.
That's a life. That's a really,
that's a
you know.
whole life.
Yes.
That is many, many things. That is a
Yep.
life. It definitely is. I feel like my days off, like I couldn't do half of that. I can literally have like 1 or 2 things I have to do that day. And any more than that, I'm overwhelmed and nothing gets done.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a kid. I don't have a new puppy. I don't have a job. And I still cannot do half of the shit that she does. Like, I
Right.
struggle to even film.
Seriously, I said that I had to like set time aside this morning just so I could make the graphics for like this broadcast. It was like, and I have had like a whole month to do it, but I haven't had any time to like sit and actually design it and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well, we're
I
killing
need
it.
to put everything together. It's so stressful. No, you're great.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for coming to the sprints. We'll probably do another round before the live show. We don't have an official date for the live show yet.
It's kind of weird
I
with
know
the
we've been
holiday
doing them, like-
weekends. It's hard.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
holiday weekend is kind of throwing it off. So we'll figure out a date that works for all of us. We might even do the first weekend in June or something. Whatever
what I
works.
was
We'll
thinking.
talk about it and figure it out, and then we'll let you guys know. And I'll try to plan out some sprints again, just based on my work schedule. I work like all next week, and then we're going to the river next weekend. But like maybe the week of the 23rd, I might have a little bit of time to
Cool.
do more sprints or something. Unless you want to do some late evening sprints during the week next week, because I'm off at 3:30, like 3 days next week. So
Nice.
that also
Okay.
works.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was. I'm so excited. All right, this was so fun. I will see you guys next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.